The ONDO Finance team is urging the SEC to delay Nasdaq's tokenization plan over transparency gaps. So we're going to dive into it, guys, in the video. ONDO Finance is a very interesting play within the area of RWA. It got hit really, really hard, well under $1 still right now at the time of this recording. Let's go ahead quickly take a look at the price of ONDO. It still does remain one of my top assets that I think could do extremely well in terms of front running the institutions. You know, if you look at the all chart here, the 1 year we're down 10%. We're coming down on basically our lows, 67 cents, right around this range. This could be an unbelievable opportunity to get into ONDO at 70 cents here. We're basically getting down again to those local lows. When you zoom out on the chart, the all-time chart, we're still up 335%. You know, all-time highs, $2.14. We're 67 cents away from those all-time highs. But I really wanted to dive into why ONDO's team is so adamant against currently basically delaying Nasdaq's tokenization plan over transparency gaps. And they submitted a letter on Wednesday, earlier this week. And they raised concerns over what it sees as a lack of transparency and a potential threat to fair market access. Now, the issue centers on Nasdaq's plan to amend its rules to support tokenized asset trading, while Nasdaq says it expects the central clearinghouse for U.S. securities to handle post-trade settlement of these tokens. But it details of how that would work still remain very vague. And ONDO Finance, again, basically saying, hey, we should basically wait a little bit and see how we can make this a better process. ONDO does offer tokenized products like short-term U.S. treasuries and exposure to U.S. stocks now via blockchain-based tokens, arguing that unequal access to information favors large incumbents, and they want to keep this, basically equalized, a level playing field for retail investors as well. And smaller or newer firms could be left without the data they need in order to plan or respond to market changes. ONDO says it could support Nasdaq's plan if DTC makes its process public. Until then, it's asking the SEC to open a formal review that could lead to disapproval, at least right now. And if we go back into ONDO, we take a look at the charts here. And if we go into the whole RWA protocol sector and we take a look at what's going on here, let me put myself over here. There we go. If we take a look at what's going on here, a lot of these assets got ripped down during the flash crash last Friday. 2 Fridays ago, I guess now. Chainlink down pretty significantly still down 6% in the week. AVAX got crushed pretty good. Hedera, ONDO, Stellar. This still remains a sector that I am going to be heavily focused on as we move into what I think is going to be altcoin season sometime in the next few months. And I do think front-running the institutions in this sector is still the best play. You've got XRP at the top. They're not listed here, but I put them right at the top. Chainlink, Stellar, AVAX, HBAR, ONDO, Algorand, VeChain. Those assets for me are all in my portfolio currently. We did go ahead and add some others as well. I like XDC down here, kind of an interesting play. Pendle, Synthetics has had a really nice run recently. Reserve Rights. There's some really interesting plays. Plume down to 7 cents. Axelar. This entire sector is just filled with opportunities. But creating a fair level playing field is what ONDO's trying to do. Again, they're urging the SEC to delay Nasdaq's tokenization plan over transparency gaps. We'll see how this plays out. Obviously, this whole sector is one that I'm going to be looking very, very close at in due time here as well. And I'm already well invested here as well. If you guys want to come and join us at the Patreon, 66 cents a day gets you inside the inner circle. Full portfolio access, buy and sell alerts, private Discord community. Watch me build a new crypto portfolio, which we're often running with that. Love to have you guys come on over and join us. And if you pay annually, you're going to save 15%. So I mean, less than $1 a day, far less than $1 a day gets you in the door. Love to have you guys over there. Thank you guys all so much for your support. Going to continue to give you guys tons of value here, right here on the channel. So make sure you guys are locked in and subscribed right here. We'll see you guys in the next one.